All set. And racing, Jackpot Jake slightly slow. Now wide out, Tell the Boys jumped out along there with Homebush Nark there, followed by Jackpot Jake getting through now. Just wants to go to the outside, down on the inside, Sakajuware coming around Wider Hoka Joke around the corner though, kicking away Tell the Boys. Tell the Boys has got home to beat Sakajuware. Third, Jackpot Jake out, Wider Hoka Joker there, followed by Zipping Jacob. Further back there we go to Homebush Nark, Rosa Gallica and Jet to Mars, the last couple. There's the first, no doubt the winner, Tell the Boys. Number 8, Tell the Boys. And was certainly overdue, wasn't it, with those seconds on the form line there. Jumped superbly wide out, got across and led. Going with it there, Homebush Nark, but Tell the Boys had too much pace. All set. And racing, another Liz out beautifully, straight to the lead, followed out by Hetrick Chaos. This is all over. They're followed round the outside, Huge the Scrooge. Back we go, Belfasty, Jet, No Energy, back in the pack, raiding up our John, Little Gap, Mulberry Brook, but around the corner, another Liz is scampered away by 6 or 8. Oh, she's bolted in. Another Liz beat Huge the Scrooge, getting home for second. Hetrick Chaos, then there's a bunch of them, including Belfasty, Jet out very wide, No Energy, Mulberry Brook, and back we go, Too Much Rebel towards the tail of the field. But she was out like a rocket. She's closed off at 170, and yeah, fresh for this. And she just she came out jet propelled, didn't she? Once she did that, it was all over really. Hetrick Chaos chasing. Gee, No Energy missed the jump a little bit. Just had to do too much off the track. Huge the Scrooge getting around. Back we go along the inside. Our John, and back with our John, Belfasty, Jet, but up they come, and another Liz just scampering away. And racing, one of the best out of Power Extreme and showing speed there. Ginger Billy goes to the lead now, wide on the track, getting around his Technic off the track there. Lagoon Twist, but away goes Ginger Billy, out by about 3. They're followed by Technic chasing. Now running to third, Jewel Apache. Lagoon Twist battling a bit, it's wide, not doing a heck of a lot at the moment. Back on the inside of Power Extreme, back we go, length for 2 there to another Bell, but on the corner, Ginger Billy's got them in trouble. Away by 3, Ginger Billy's going to lead all the way. Ginger Billy will score. Then we've got second Technic. Oh, Jewel Apache might have bobbed for third. It's close with a Power Extreme and out wide Lagoon Twist, Benjamin Black. Further back there we go to another Bell, and that was back with a Power Viv towards the tail. There we have it. Ginger Billy's done it. 682.40. Ginger Billy. And jumped superbly. Went to the front and 2 strong Ginger Billy. And that's the second leg of the quaddy here. Darryl, bit of value with Ginger Billy winning. About the jump. All set. And racing, she's a gamble out, and also out quickly. Grayson Blue goes to the lead now. Right up there, Krista McBell. They're followed there by Petra Harker, trying to improve. Further back there we go. Token jump on the corner. Grayson Blue still in front. Here she's a gamble, pushing along the inside. They get to the line, but Grayson Blue beat She's a Gamble. They're followed by Petra Harker. Further back, Krista McBell. Over on the outside, Colby Godfather. Then we've got Corp on Cruise, Corp on Clock were back, and that token jump must have been back there as well. Oh, Grayson Blue's got home. For the blue, Grayson Blue. And that jumped nicely. I thought She's a Gamble a big chance when it railed in, but Grayson Blue just had too much early toe here. Got to the front, and that She's a Gamble just couldn't reel it in. Ready and racing. One of the best out wide, Summer Love, and that drives out is followed by Mobilise, and going there is You Know Shay. McLovin's up in the bunch, so handy for him round the turn out of the straight, and the leader at the moment is Summer Love. Here's McLovin about to get the rails run, meanwhile dashing around You Know Shay, the leader. You Know Shay, McLovin, those the one to beat, 3 lengths away, getting around wide, No Scholar. They're followed in that bunch of Power Larry. Back we go there to Summer Love into the straight now, and the leader, You Know Shay. McLovin cutting it down, got there. McLovin, Sammy gets 2. McLovin gets home to beat You Know Shay. Photo. They're followed further back there by No Scholar. That hit it strongly. Lagoon Victory. Back we go with Power Larry. They're followed Summer Love knocked up, and Lagoon Victory was back with Skills Taylor. There's race 5, and over the top, McLovin has just grabbed You Know Shay in the shadows and will just get its nose in front. Sammy Stone gets 2. And, oh, close, isn't it? But I think it's got there, yeah, 4, 4, 2, 8, and then the 1 Mobilise. So that's the way they've finished. Race 6 ready. And racing, Vito Baxter stood there, missed the jump. Best out would have been Wide Fair Cruising. They're followed through on the inside now by Chipolata Rose, and right in behind the Melky. Then Vito Baxter. They're followed further back by Toddy's a Fly, but around the corner, Fair Cruising kicking away will score. Then we've got Melky. Vito Baxter's done well to grab 3rd. They're followed Chipolata Rose. Down on the inside, they were followed by Toddy's a Flyer. Then we go back to another key, and that was back there with Good Girl Nina, and Rangatata Raider must have been back there as well. There's race 6 on the card, and no, stood there, missed the jump, didn't it? Vito Baxter, and the Kettlemate got away nice. Fair Cruising, 2 starts from box 8, now it's won them both, and zipped out to the front. Then we've got Chipolata Rose, the inside Melky, then Vito Baxter. In behind those runners, Toddy's a Fly, but up they come. Fair Cruising, 8 will score. Then the 1, the 4 getting home for 3rd, Vito Baxter ahead of the 3, Chipolata Rose. So the winner, number 8, Fair Cruising. Race 7. Ready and racing, one of the best to come out, Taylor's Friend, now showing up their widest struggle is real. Just behind them, they were followed Lignite Girl, Midnight Sprite just off heels there. They're followed by Hoka Too Soon, round the outside, Boston Mona round the corner, getting up on the inside, Lignite Girl. Sammy Stone gets a treble, and Lignite Girl's got home to beat Struggle is Real, right there, Taylor's Friend. They're followed down on the inside behind them by Hoka Too Soon. Further back there we go to the next one there, Midnight Sprite, got a checkered old run, and Boston Mona towards the tail of the field as well. There's the running of race 7, and you'll find that Lignite Girl at 560's got the money here. 2 beats 8 and 1, and yes, good day for Sammy. All set and racing. Corbin Wales out nice and showing up there, a Power Grunter. They're followed by a Power Shiloh down on the inside. Rails run for Tracy, trying to get around the outside is Infernal Majesty. They race their way down the back. Off the track, No Worth trying to wind up. They're followed well back, Dusty Rider and Unova Bale. But across the top here, and a Power Grunter's nicely clear. Trying hard, Corbin Wales in behind, but into the straight. Nicely clear, Power Grunter. Power Grunter will score. Then coming down the outside, No Worth. It made up a lot of ground to run to second ahead of Corbin Wales. They're followed by a Power Shiloh, arriving late, Unova Bale. Then we've got Tracy, well back, Infernal Majesty, and Dusty Rider would have been back there as well. A Power Grunter though, a Power Grunter on the bunny, kicked away. No Worth's come late, but a Power Grunter's won this nicely. So 5 will score. Then the 2 coming down the outside, No Worth. Then the 1, Corbin Wales. And the 6 of Power Shiloh. There's Unova Bale. It's just got too far back again today, hasn't it, Unova Bale? But all honours with the winner. And No Worth, a blue bitch. In fact, the winner, Opawa Grunter, a black dog by Donna Lachlan out of Opawa Gem. Ready. Racing, bad week out nice, and Homebush Screw showing up and right round the outside. Jamaican Archie heading for the front, coming after the Opal Jewel. They come to the corner. Homebush Screw though cut through on the inside. Homebush Screw, Jamaican Archie, they swing together. Jamaican Archie, Homebush Screw, they hit the line. Jamaican Archie got there. Homebush Screw, Tulip Muncher. Then we've got down the outside Black Sails. Further back along the inside there to Miss Jolt. Bad week, never got into it, and back there a Power Goody towards the tail of the field. And racing, another message clearly first away there, followed by Ginger Jaffa showing up, and Chipolata's in the bunch and trying to improve. No laps, they race for the bend out of the straight, then a length and a half back, then were followed by Opawa Amber, and she's also looking to run on. Then we've got a wee bit of a gap there to a power pull there, followed back we go now to fairly well back Blushing Bell, and the last one, You're So Free. Chipolata took over though, and around the corner it dashed away. Chipolata's got away to beat No Laps, so Power Amber, then Ginger Jaffa, they're followed by a Power Pull. Out very wide was Blushing Bell, knocking up there another message, and back last there, You're So Free. There's race 10, and as it did in the heat, it bolted in, didn't it, Chipolata? 4 Blue Chipolata, the winner, and that's got away to score. Good run, No Laps, had that run up there at Auckland, but it's battered on really strongly. Opawa Amber's hit it okay as well, 4, 7, 8. And the 3, was it? Ginger Jaffa back there in 4th spot. But look, it won the heat easily, and it's won the final easily too, Chipolata, so it certainly turned the corner. Ready. And racing, Budgie right, step well and wide on the track. Verbatim try to get around down on the inside. Charlie next boy, length and a half back there. Air Express there, followed further back there by Hayley James on the corner though. Budgie right is kicked. Budgie right is well clear. Favourite's going to trounce them. It's won by about 4. Second, it's tight. Air Express, Charlie next boy, and coming down the outside, No Value. 3 of them in line. They're followed further back there. We go to Hayley James, Verbatim knocked up. And towards the tail there, Homebush Naki, Marty McMoth. And racing, he dwelt a bit. One of the best out, Homebush Flight, followed out there by That's a Wrap, getting around the outside. Zulu Deb, Mr. November's reining up now. Then we've got Boujar off the track, getting around as a Hoke of Faith. They turn the corner, and there's a line of them here. Boujar's going on to score. Second home, we've got Homebush Flight, and right down the outside, Mr. November. Then we've got at the head of the others there, we've got the next one there on crossing might have been That's a Wrap. Further back there we go to Zulu Deb, Mophead back towards the tail of the field as well, and yeah, that's the way they've finished all right. And That's a Wrap was up on the speed all the way, wasn't it? Did I call it Boujar? No, I didn't. Mr. Number 4. Oh, I did. I called it Boujar. Sorry, That's a Wrap, and the Gold Rug it was. Confused those two. Yeah, it was That's a Wrap. Got off heels coming off the back and charged up the Homebush Flight. Little gap, Mr. November. Up they come. And yeah, over the top here, That's a Wrap. How can you confuse those two? One's a black, one's a fawn. But anyway, the 5 wins it. That's a Wrap. Will beat the 6 Homebush Flight, the 1 Mr. November, and the 4 Boujar.